What is up, everybody? It is Jonathan here for the Fast Chairs iRacing League for Thursday nights in the new Arca Monarch car, or known as the Arca Fast Chairs. So, on the pole for the race is a DJ Underwood. Definitely a surprise to see him up on the pole, but starting second is Wes Graham. Third would be Kyle Carpenter, and Kyle Cleveland in fourth. Hundred laps here at Kansas. Going to have 2 pit stops for the race. As you see in the ticker, the starting lineup for the race tonight, or for Thursday night. Of course, you're seeing this either on Friday or whenever you're seeing this. Going to go in tonight. A little sunset action here as we get ready for green flag racing. Into the zone, green flag. We're racing at Kansas. Side by side for the lead early here. DJ gets the lead, or keeps the lead here off turn number 2. So Wes is getting a good push down the back straightaway, but DJ will keep the lead and should lead lap number 1. But here comes Wes to the outside, trying to get that momentum going again. Use the outside lane here at Kansas. And Wes will take over the lead as Kyle Cleveland will go try to take over second. As there's a little contact in the back there. Well, the 18 of Blaine gets in the wall a little bit into turn 1 and 2. There's Jonathan Orndorff sliding up. 05 of Clayton Cyrus gets in the wall a little bit as well. Guzzi in the 26. Now it's 3 wide. Off turn number 4. Good slides up. Oh, 36 in the wall. 05 in the wall as well. Slides, spins out. But there is no caution. The wreck seemed to have happened after everyone got by. So, of course, this is based on iRacing caution. So, iRacing deemed that the wreck was behind everyone. And so there will be no caution. Unfortunate for Gage Bookman in that 36. Let's go back to that little pack there. There's Guzzi again. DJ, who was the pole setter, got in the wall there just a little bit. But he's now looking to the inside of the 18 of Blaine. Now Wes has fallen out of the lead, and now Kyle Carpenter is taking over, and there goes Kyle Cleveland for second as well. Heavy and fast action here at Kansas in the ARCA cars. Already on lap number 6 of 100. Here comes Wes to the inside. And it's side by side for second. Outside's got a little more momentum. Kyle's going to hold on to it. Here comes Blaine back after getting the wall a little bit. Side by side with DJ. Blaine gets back in the wall a little bit again, slows him down. Here comes the 38 of Mitchell. And the 20 of Jonathan Orndorff. Mitchell will get by the 18. See if Jonathan, he clips the apron there a little bit. Into the outside of Mitchell. So throws it in turn number 1. He'll keep that position. That will be looking for the timing and scoring to go by once again. Here comes Del Jonathan to the inside. And 3, trying to get past Mitchell for the 6th position. Can't do it. It's actually going to allow David in 25 to get to the outside. Jonathan throws it in deep into 1, trying to keep that momentum. But David's going to get to the outside, and now Guzzi in the 26 is also going to get by Jonathan. At least try to anyways. Going into 3, throws it deep in. Guzzi goes to the bottom. Trying to get that run in turn number 1. These cars get very tight behind one another. And Guzzi is going to clear Jonathan. And that is going to be for the 8th position. Jonathan will fall back to 9th. Go back up to the leaders here for a little bit. Kyle Carpenter still leads. Kyle Clinton 2nd. Wes Graham in 3rd. Everyone running that top line, trying to keep the momentum in these cars. Right now, it actually looks like there's a little battle between the 25 and 26. David in the 25, Guzzi in the 26. As Mitchell makes contact as well, and David in the 25 gets in the wall as well. And Guzzi will take over, I believe that would be the 8th position? Or 7th position, I think. Let's see. Yes, 7th position. David in 8th and Jonathan in 9th. This is all behind the leaders, roughly 2 seconds behind the leaders. Everybody is using that wall to make the car turn, it looks like. Could just be my screen that's making the dust or smoke filter kind of kick in, but I think they are making some slight contact. Just Blaine 18 trying to make a pass on the 66 of DJ. DJ gets in the wall a little bit. Blaine looks to the inside, trying to keep that left front in the air so he has better turn. Now Blaine, he slides up into the wall. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 are completely different how you enter. On a long run here, you want to enter a little bit shallow into 3 so the car can wash up without hitting the wall. In 1, on a long run, you have to just lift off early, just so you don't just take the wall completely down. But in 3 and 4, you can go pretty much wide open, but you have to burp it a little bit, just like he did right there. Stay off the wall a little bit and then get back on the throttle and able to not just tear the wall down. As Wes Graham is looking to get past Kyle for the second button, but could be losing. Third doesn't. DJ gets in the wall again. Wes Graham almost has Kyle cleared for second. Can't do it. Side by side down the back straightaway. Momentum to the 24. Now Wes Graham side by side again. 2, 3, and 4. Now into turn 1 and 2, still side by side. Cal gets in the wall a little bit. It's going to allow Wes Graham to get by. Wes Graham back to second. Now DJ looking to the inside of Kyle Cleveland. Side by side for third. DJ is going to clear and almost get right to the quarter panel of Wes, but he's going to slide into that third position. Now Kyle's looking back to the inside. Side by side into turn number 1. Kyle trying to pull a slide job up the track. He has him clear so far, but DJ is going to have the momentum on the outside and get back by the 24 of Kyle Cleveland. Ooh, Kyle clips the wall there, coming off 4. No harm, no foul. Kyle again into the wall. These cars can take a beating, but you still got to be careful. If you hit them in the wrong spot, the car could get a lot of damage. It just kind of depends. I think iRacing's still working on the damage model in this car because sometimes you could completely lose a bumper and then it reappears itself. And sometimes you can just nick the wall and you have like a 5-minute damage. So I think they're still working on the damage model on this car to fix that issue. But for the most part, these cars are generally tough. And Kyle scraping the wall, and that's going to allow Mitchell to get a run off turn number 2. Will he have enough to pull a slide job into 3 and 4? He's going to be side by side through 3 and 4. Can he keep that momentum off the turn for turns 1 and 2? We'll see. Momentum going back to the 24 a little bit, side by side into turn number 1. Still side by side. Momentum should be back towards 24. It does. Kyle keeps the 4th position. Now, because tire wear is starting to happen, and tire heat and wear is starting to happen, the pack is starting to spread out just a little bit. Coming into this race, we kind of was wondering if we were going to have what we had in a pre-race at Auto Club, where we stay in a pack and group, but looks like the tire wear is pronounced here really well. And Kyle again hits the wall, allows Mitchell to get right to the bumper. This time Mitchell's just going to follow him in to turn 3. Didn't have too much momentum there. But with tire wear playing a role tonight in this race, we're going to see how well these guys can save their tires, but also keep pushing to stay close to one another. By yourself, the car's going to drive pretty good for the most part. But once you get close like this, especially with all this massive dirty air with this car, it is going to be hard for Mitchell to make a pass without Kyle keep making mistakes. He gets a good run off turn number 4. But the question is, what do you do with it? Do you just stay right behind him? Do you try to pull a slide job? And now Mitchell gets into the wall as they try to run right behind one another. And again, the dirty air, the car is already tight as it is. But as soon as you get behind another car, it's almost like zero grip. Car, you really have to slow the car down to get it to turn. But thankfully, the guy in front of you is kind of already dealing with the tightness already, so it kind of evens out for the most part. Let's go back to Jonathan Orndorff in that 20. Mountain Dew Code Red, as it looks like Cyrus in the 05, which hasn't been around in a while. Good to see him back. Is makes some contact into the wall. He makes a run off turn number 2 and just puts the throttle down, and adios right by Jonathan Orndorff for, I believe that would be for the 9th spot. Jonathan will fall back to 10th. Next driver behind Orndorff is Alex Reno. Let's go back up to the leaders as Wes Graham is looking for the lead. Carpenter gets in the wall a little bit, side by side for the lead here on lap 28. Carpenter still has that momentum on the outside. But if Wes Graham can just stay there close enough to side draft, not quite. Carpenter still keeps the lead. Wes Graham trying to find a way to get around. Remember, we have 2 pit stops for this race. We should be getting pretty close for the first pit stop here. Wes Graham kind of falls back just a little bit off from Carpenter. Right now, gap is at least a car length and a half, maybe just about car length. As Wes gets a good run down the front straightaway. See if he decides to take it to the bottom, stay in line. Stays in line, trying to run just a little bit lower. Again, trying to get that nose some clean air. Help get it rotated. Carpenter gets in the wall off too a little bit. Momentum to the 88. There he goes to the inside. See if he pulls a slide job here. Can't quite pull a slide job, but he could have momentum enough. No, Carpenter back to the outside, side by side, down the first straightaway. Now Wes really throws it into turn number 1. He's clear now, but will he have enough for the exit up? Can't do it. Carpenter back with the momentum off turn number 2. He takes the lead. These two have separated themselves by at least 3 seconds from third of DJ. Good battle for the lead here. Coming to lap 34 of 100. Again, I'm getting pretty close to the first pit stops here. There's DJ in the 66. In third. And there's okay, got 24 of Kyle leaving in, so first pit stops are underway. Kyle's emptying his 4 tires in field. He's off and away. So pit stops the pit stop cycles should begin. Excuse me. Let me get that out of my mouth somehow. Let's keep an eye on some guys here. So Mitchell is now up to the 4th position. DJ looks like he is still staying out. Let's check the leaders. As we have a battle for the lead again. Wes looks to the bottom and doesn't have anything there. Momentum still to the 77. Wes trying to kind of do like a diamond effect. Trying to see if we can get a run off in 2. Throws it into turn number 3. And I think that Wes Graham is just coming into this pit stop. He does. Wes Graham, ooh, that locks him up. Try not to speed on pit road. I believe it's 45 miles per hour for pit road speed. Uh, 29, Tom is in. See him there. Wes Graham pinning from second. Right sides go on. Now to the left side. Definitely going to want 4 tires here. 4 tires and fuel. And Wes Graham's off and away. Let's see when. And there's Carpenter. Now he's in for his pit stop. Same thing for him. 4 tires and fuel. There's Guzzy in. There's Blaine as well. He's coming in for his service. Everyone's getting 4 tires and fuel. He's off and away. We'll check on Guzzy. Guzzy's done. Blaine getting the left sides, and he's off and away. You also see the 66 of DJ. He's coming in. As, oh, I think he thought he was right there, and he wasn't. There he is. He's would be the pole sitter. Left side's Ron, or excuse me, right side's Ron. Left side's going on right now. And off and away for him. And now Mitchell is bringing in for his pit stop. On lap 41 here. Some other guys already pitted already. Like Jonathan Orndorff and those guys in the back. Mitchell getting his service done here. Left sides are done and off and away for him. So I believe the pit cycle has been completed, which means let's see who's actually in the lead after all is said and done here. This is Mitchell. There's Kyle. So what? Let's check on who's so Kyle Cleveland actually was able to leapfrog and get in front of a Carpenter. So Carpenter, who was leading the race, is now third. Wes Graham has a big lead over these two. As the ticker comes back around, about almost 2.5 seconds ahead of Kyle Cleveland. Now the question is, can those two, Kyle Cleveland and Kyle Carpenter, work together to run down Wes Graham? Because even though, yes, you get tight behind someone, you kind of prefer to have someone to draft off and to help catch another car. The draft in these cars are pretty strong. So we'll see if that's the case, or will Wes Graham just keep pulling away. All right, so let's do a reset on where everyone is. So Wes is first, Kyle Cleveland in second, Kyle Carpenter third, David fourth, DJ fifth, Clayton Cyrus in sixth, Mitchell seventh, eighth is Guzzy, ninth is Jonathan, 10th is Blaine, 11th is Alex. 12th is Tom. 13th is Caleb. And 14th is Gage. So that is your running order right now as Wes comes by, completing lap 44 onto lap 45 of 100. All right. I am going to take a quick break. While that happens, I am going to watch Wes Graham. Let's see if I can find a battle maybe close by. Let's go back to actually let's see if these two are close together. Nope, they're separated now. Try to find a good race for everyone here. Looks like everyone's just spread out just enough. Let's actually go back to Mitchell and DJ. Looks like they were close together. All right. We're right back as you watch this battle between the 66 as DJ slides in there and looks like he's going to get back by Mitchell. I'll be right back for more action here at Kansas. Alrighty, I am back and we got a great battle here between DJ, David, and Mitchell. As DJ gets by David, and now Mitchell looking to get by the 25. As we get to the lines, we're halfway, 50 laps to go here at Kansas. As Mitchell's still trying to throw it in there deep enough. David's holding it strong on the outside. Still side by side. That gap between West and Kyle Cleveland has shrunk. It is down, I think it was down to 1.7 there, as you saw. Still battle between David and Mitchell. It goes by. Let's see what that's for. I believe that's for the fifth position. Still side by side. At this point, probably one of them I want to make the decision to kind of give up the goose here, because you're either way, you're hitting your tires trying to battle like this, and I think Mitchell finally decided to give up here to save his tires a little bit for the next run. for the next pit stops here. Let's go back to the leader, Wes Graham, as it's down to 1 point. It was 1.6, now 1.7. You should see pit stops here the next 20 laps, maybe, or close to it. As Wes Graham is catching some lap vehicles here. Time in the 29. There's two in the Caleb in the number 2 car. Gage, after having that incident early, is multiple laps down. I believe. We'll see how many laps down he is. Could just be one. Right now, yeah, 1 lap down. Going to go 2 laps down here. And Wes Graham's going to get by 29 there, Tom. And he'll put him 1 lap down. Let's go back to the 25, or excuse me, the 24 of Kyle Cleveland in second. Oh, excuse me, third. What was that? Unless he got by him at some point in time during that transition. Maybe that's what happened. Because I swear that said CL. See, there's... The only way I can tell the difference even in this is that say it's CA and then CL, alright? So I know that's Kyle Carpenter and then Kyle Cleveland. So I swore I saw Kyle Cleveland in second. So unless he was in second for a period of time and then Carpenter got by. But anyways, here's Kyle Carpenter in second. Cleveland is in third. Right now, let's see what the gap is again between Wes and Carpenter. It's 1.3. It's coming down. As you can see, Wes right there going into turn number 1. Oh, it's not going to help him, though. The 2 gets in from him, gets some dirty air. Oh, a little tight there. Outside he goes, trying to get past these lap guys. Ooh, a little loose. That gap is shrinking down to 1.1. That draft helps him a little bit. And now it's still at 1.1 seconds. As that happens, I'm going to be right back for more action from Kansas. Already back. And that gap between Wes and Kyle Carpenter is opened up a little bit, 1.2 seconds. Not 1.3. Looks like once maybe Wes is getting help, just a little bit of a draft help from, I think that's Blaine in front of him. Yep, so it could be getting a little bit of a tow from Blaine that's helping him maybe pull away from Carpenter, but we will see if that's the case. See that Carpenter's right there in the background. We should be getting close to another pit stop here within probably, I would say no more than another, less than 5 laps maybe. We will see when we start seeing pit stops here. Blaine goes down a lap. That leaves 10 cars on the lead lap. Next one to go lap down is Alex. That gap between Wes and Carpenter has opened up to 1.6 now. So if Carpenter probably going to have any chance to catch Wes Graham, it's going to have to be on this final pit stop here. All right, let's head to some, come on, guys. David, he's in. Let's wait for the ticker to go by. Believes in the 5th position. Maybe we check. DJ in 4th. David, yes, in 5th. Check on DJ, who started on the pole. Had a few laps and then is now in 4th. Got Clayton Cyrus right in front of Guzzi there, the 26. Clayton's 6th, Guzzi in 7th. Strong performance from Guzzi, running in the top 10 tonight. There's Jonathan Ordorff in 8th. And 9th is Alex. Which means that I think we're seeing pit stops because Alex was in 10th. Let's see if we have anyone who's come in. I think, yep, here's Clayton Cyrus. He's in for his service, his final pit stop. Scheduled pit stop, if you want to say. He's in. He'll get 4 tires. Oh, missed it a little bit. Had to back up. Left sides are on for 4 tires and fuel. I said left sides, right sides, and now left sides. There we go. Kind of hard looking backwards. And he's off and away for his final pit stop. Scheduled pit stop. The question is, when does everyone else decide to come in? There's Wes Graham. You don't have to go as far in this run if you don't want to. You could short pit and have enough fuel to make it. And I think there it is, Wes Graham. He's coming in for his final scheduled pit stop. Better angle of this, but never seems to be a better angle. This is better. There's David in 25. He's done. Off and away. There's Wes Graham. Left sides are up. Now I'm going right. God damn, I'm going to get this right sometime. Right sides are up. Now left sides are up. And off and away goes Wes Graham. Now the question is, when does Carpenter come in? Is he already coming in? No, he stayed out. So he's staying out for at least one more lap. Trying to do the under over. In this case, trying to stretch it just a little bit. Or did he come in? Yes, he did come in. So he's already in. I guess he came in just before Wes. Because now DJ's in the lead. These pit stops happen fast. Without having multiple camera angles and stuff, you don't know where everyone is. And DJ gets in the wall a little bit, trying to hang on to those old tires. Got DJ, Guzzy, and Jonathan Orndorff. The only three have not pitted yet. Here comes DJ. He's in. Let's see if Guzzy's already in. There he goes. And here's Jonathan Orndorff. He's in for his service. To the right side, now to the left side. And down and away he goes. Now DJ. Then for his service, his final pit stop, scheduled pit stop. And off and away he goes. So that should mean Wes Graham should have the lead still, as the pit cycle has completed. And does, and there is Kyle Carpenter, 1.4 seconds. So the gap about the same, maybe a little bit. Well, actually, no, he was like, I think 1.6. So I gained a little bit, about 2/10 back into the gap there. Question is, though, now without any more scheduled pit stops, can Kyle Carpenter run down Wes Graham? And with that, we only got 8 cars on the lead lap. Jonathan and Alex did go lap down during that pit cycle. Really, no one else is near anyone. Kyle Cleveland is 2 seconds ahead, roughly, of Mitchell. Mitchell is about 3 seconds ahead of David, and David's about 3 seconds of Clayton. But there's DJ. Let me go back to this battle. There's a little close there. Cyrus and DJ pretty close to each other. See if DJ can run down Cyrus to get that position. Number 6 from Clayton Cyrus, as he throws it into turn number 1. Side by side. Off turn number 2. Cyrus has got the momentum, but now DJ throws it into 3 and will complete that pass, and DJ move up to 6. So after that, pretty much everyone else is kind of spread out. So what we'll do is we'll go back to the leaders and see if the 77 can run down the 88. As we have 19 more laps to go. That gap is down to 1.2. So it's slowly inching his way closer. Right now, come back around the ticker again. Still about 1.2, 1.26. Now 1.3, so kind of around 1.2, 1.3 seconds. Kind of stabilizes right there. See what Carpenter's going through, what he's struggling with. Like he's just tight overall. I don't think he's necessarily getting any kind of massive wake from Wes yet. So I think this is just genuinely the car being tight. As much as you want to run that wall, the car just can't handle being that close. The wall will really suck you right in. Still 1.3. Like a decent amount of run there off turn number 2. Right now, that gap is still about 1.2 seconds. A little faster there. As we're approaching close to 10 laps to go here. .24, slowly creeping in, but the question is, does he have enough time? Even if he can catch him, and catching's one thing, passing's another, and when you start wearing these tires out, it gets extremely difficult to pass. And yes, they didn't have a long run, but who's burning the tires more? Is it a Carpenter or is it Wes? Looking at the distance between each other, 1.3, seems like they're just both about even on their the tire wear right now. Carpenter now decides to run the bottom. He's trying to do everything he can to catch Wes Graham. Wes decides to run top off 3 and 4 as they come to the line. 10 laps to go here at Kansas. Looking in the back here, again, don't really see any kind of close battles here. Let's go back to the 25. Mitchell's there in the background. Maybe he might catch him at the end. We'll see. But right now, I just kind of want to stay with this gap here. That gap's down to 1.1 just for a brief moment there. Now back up to 1.2. Carpenter's doing everything he can to shorten the track all he can. Now down to 1 second. Carpenter's found something. Now back up to 1.1. Seems to be using that bottom. It actually seems to be working. It is nighttime now, so the track could have cooled off just enough to where he's gotten a little more better grip on the bottom. Got 1.1 this lap. Decides to run the top this time. It's just a little bit tight. Now it's back to 1.2, so almost a second. So he seems like if he runs the bottom, he gains, but again, how much can this car sustain that? The tires can, before he just starts pushing. And you can tell how tight he is off too. Oh, just under. It's just under a second. 0.999. Now it's 1.099. So, yeah, he's flirting there. The bottom works, but can the tires really hang on to it? He hits in the wall there. Off 4. It's going to slow him down just a little bit. As we're actually at 4 laps to go. Wes Graham trying to win here at Kansas. One of his favorite tracks to race at. That gap's at 1 second now. 1.068. He's oh so close. He's got to find a lot more speed. I take off at least almost three tenths there just to have a shot. Let's come to line 2 laps to go. As Wes Graham goes through 3 and 4. That gap still at 1 second. Coming to the line. White flag is out. 1 more lap to go here at Kansas. Wes Graham started out in the top 5. Started second. Running in the top 5. Got the lead very early in the race. Played around with both Kyles, but off turn 4, Wes Graham's going to win at Kansas. So Wes Graham wins. Kyle Carpenter second, Kyle Cleveland third, DJ 4th, David 5th, Mitchell 6th, Clayton and 7th, Guzzi in 8th, Jonathan in 9th, Alex 10th, Blaine 11th, Tom 12th, Caleb in 13th, 14th. It was to Gage. So, really good race there with these cars here at Kansas. Like I said, I thought they were going to be kind of like a auto club thing where we're going to be kind of a pack, but kind of similar to realistic real life ARCA series. They start out strong together, but then tires wear and you start spreading out. So it was all based on how good you could have your car throughout the race and how much you can save tires, but also keep pushing, stay in front of people. Because once you were behind someone, it was so hard to pass with all the dirty air and just the car being actually tight. So congrats to Wes Graham winning at Kansas. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, or this broadcast, hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, I want to see more broadcast style races, iRacing. Consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.